get that. I'm Will, this is Billy, we've got Felix, we've got Yvonne, and we've got Sophie here as well. This is the first time we've done this.
Yeah, first of many.
First of many, I hope. We did a story on our Instagram asking if anyone's got any questions. A few came in, and we're just going to go through them and talk about them. See if we can answer them best we can. So yeah, let's get into it. So question 1.
What are your plans for the STP? Are you making one?
This comes up
released?
all the time.
This comes up all the time.
Yeah.
We've discussed it, we've talked about it a lot, and we've got to a really, really good point right now.
And that's taken having asked the community as well. We put the poll on the website to ask people what they wanted to see. Got loads of really good responses from it, loads of responses from that we've been able to kind of compile, put together and turn into something that looks a bit like a plan.
Yeah.
Working off that, make sure we're happy before putting something out into the world.
It's definitely going to happen within the next few months. We've got a prototype. I'm going to say it. We've got a prototype, and it's working. The amazing thing that I've felt towards it is we've got to this point organically. So with every product, we've learnt new techniques, we've learnt new materials and design pitfalls that we're not going to fall into, and we're sort of starting the STP on a good footing. I think that we're onto something really, really cool. And the goal is to make a product that is good for as many people as possible.
Yeah, I think our plan for it is in keeping with the modular range that we already have. So we're hoping to create a product that has enough options that people can test and try different ones to figure out what works best for them.
It is the next product that you'll see from More Meat is the STP.
That's a promise on camera.
Yeah.
That's it.
Next question. Do you intend on applying the retractable foreskin design to the soft packer range?
Yes, we do intend to put a retractable foreskin on the soft packer range. So we've developed the retractable foreskin that comes on the stroker. That was kind of the basis of figuring out how we're going to do that, and that's really exciting. We think it's great. As we've said, SCP is the next thing on the list, but certainly in the near future, hoping before the end of the year, we'll start kind of making designs on and making decisions and plans on how we're going to put it onto the soft packer. But yes.
Okay, next question is, will you be releasing any pack and play options?
Yeah, so we've talked about this as well. There's lots of options for us to do. Having done a lot of research, it feels like the pack and play elements don't work very well together. We feel if we're to make a pack and play, it wouldn't have the pack ability. It would have a really good play rather than trying to do both.
Yeah, it's kind of perfecting each, isn't it? That's the thing, that you can have a really good packer that's really good size, gives a great bulge, all those things that the packer is intended for. A play option kind of stops those things. You're kind of working on a compromise, and that's where it is, again, for us and for any company, it is that managing expectations on what each can do. So I think for us, we focus a lot on perfecting one. So to perfect each of them, and then potentially in the future, see how technology expands, what we can achieve, and I'm sure there will be something further down the line, but how far down the line is the difficult thing.
It's time. It's time. Yeah.
Nice, good answer.
Thanks, babe.
Will you be adding more tones to the range?
So initially, not right now. We feel like we've got a good range of tones, but we may add the extra option of whether it be warm, neutral, or cooler.
Undertones.
So, undertones, yeah. This is something that we have experimented with, but we are a small team. To achieve that would potentially overload us at this point. So we want to get products first, once we're in a really good place with all of that, that's when we start to fine tune. I'm quite pleased with our tones. I like our tones.
Yeah, they have already kind of changed over time. We have had struggles with each of them. It's very much because every single item that we make is made by hand, and they're made individually, and that, you know, we've had struggles with that. We changed our e-tone a while ago.
Our darkest
we found
tone. Yeah.
just a pigment that we were much happier with,
Yeah.
and think that it's
Whenever
it's
we
great.
pour one, we like, so good.
They're so nice.
So good.
Yeah, every time. So there are little tweaks happening all the time, but in terms of introducing new tones, it's not something that we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Final question for now. Will you be attending any of the Pride events this year?
Yeah, we will. Pride. Yeah, we're excited for Pride.
Yeah.
Pride's going to be great. So we've got 2 coming up this year, haven't we?
Confirmed.
Yep. So we're going to be back in Warwickshire on the 17th of August. So that's where we have a stall. Went there last year. It was great. We really loved it. Met loads of really nice people. We're going to be back there, and then we're going to have our debut
Big.
in Manchester.
Yeah.
In the parade, we've got a spot. So feel free to come join us, come see us. We're going to be there. Not sure where in the parade at the moment, but we can update that, can't we?
Yeah. Well, it's really exciting because we've got Felix on board, and he's got a really good design head, and he's set about designing new T-shirts for us. So really excited to get some really cool designs out there, and hoping to not only have them just for us to wear, but they may find their way onto the shop as well. So that's
And they're pretty
that's a
cool.
thing.
They're cool,
Yeah.
yeah. Nice. Thanks, everyone.